Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. Oh, I have got a farmer's tan. Oh my goodness. What you get for going for a walk at lunch and wearing a t-shirt underneath? Anyway, this is a new Tiger Learning Computer breakout card. I cut this on my CNC. Cool looking, right? So Nanda's going through and soldering this part's this IDE cable is going to come off. I'm just using this because it gives me really good placement for the holds the connector in place. And I'll actually use some flux because it's not flowing all that great. I don't even know how old this looks like. Earwax. Ew. Anyway, this is flux. It just makes your solder flow better. This is a rosin. No, it's from Radio Shack. I wonder what year this is from. Now I'm curious where this came from. Radio Shack. I don't know. Doesn't have a copyright date on there. The Shack. I was wondering when they called them. For a while they called themselves just the Shack, but that was like a brief period. What was it, about 2007 maybe? 6, somewhere in there. I also put in my little curly solder tip on there too. And my eyes are feeling old tonight, so I'm using my electronic microscope. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier with the flux. Flux helps your solder flow better. Oh, my new job. Not sure what percentage core they use for their solder. Oh my goodness, it is the smokiest solder, highest flux solder I've ever used. Like here, I don't even have a fume extractor because this is actually, there's not much smoke coming off of this at all. But oh my goodness, the flux they use. See, I'm smoking usual because I actually use flux this time. It helps as this flux heats up and it kind of burns. It'll causes a chemical change in the surface of what you're soldering to, so the solder wicks better on the surface. Like on here, the silver part here, those are already tinned for the manufacturer, but this copper that I cut myself, of course, hasn't had any surface treatment on there to tin it up or anything like that. So you get to watch the excitement of me solder. I was watching some of the January 6th committee hearing, and oh my goodness, that is some rough viewing, especially the poor Capitol Police getting beaten. Oof. They're showing stuff that's hasn't been shown on to the public yet. So we'll see where all that goes. Oh, come on, flow, you sons of bitches. There we go. A little bit, I'll show you the other little boards I made up for my 5200. I got parts in for 2 more controllers, so they'll be building those soon. Oh, the prices have gone up on stuff. My goodness. It's cray-cray, man. I have a little car, as everyone loves to remind me. I have a little Nissan Versa hatchback. It's a small car. And for some reason, the mechanics like reminding me of that. It still cost me $54 to fill that car. That car only has an 11-gallon gas tank. So, yikes. got your political commentary tonight. You got your Tiger learning computer. Oh, thanks to Brandon, now I have a postcard from Kurdistan. I knew he was a world traveler, but I never quite... He's either a spy or electronics programming nerd, or I don't know what he does for a living, actually. I never asked. Huh. He's the one who always has these interesting projects like the Aachen, and I also had a year or two ago is the, of course, this beast, and then this cool European card for it was a Sega Genesis on a card. Really kind of neat stuff. He's given me the pleasure to work on. Well, because I'm the only damn fool actually will volunteer to do it. Like this learning computer. Hopefully someday I'll learn how this all works. I'm just inspecting my solder joints, don't mind me. Let's take a look at all these. Actually, I really like this microscope. It's my favorite electronic microscope. Nice, it works. I can take pictures and video with it, but it doesn't stream live. So that's one side. There we go. You can see that's nice, and it's actually almost the exact same size as the original cartridge they used on the learning computer. So now I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. Before I do that, I want to show you something cool I made. For inside my 5200 controller, there's actually these two potentiometers that are, because the 5200 uses actual resistance, so you have to put in some actual resistance to resist against. Okay, but I made this nifty little PC boards on my, see that? That came off my CNC. So, in addition to the Tiger learning computer stuff, this, before I had to hand wire this on a perf board, and now I have a nice purpose-built PC board. I should do like low volume runs of PC boards for people. Who knows? It all depends on how motivated I am. Oh, this side didn't get cut yet. Oh dear. Wait, this is the wrong board. This isn't the right board. Yeah, this is the right board. It's like, wait a minute. I know I flipped the board over because I had to do these two holes here are actually alignment holes. So when you flip the board over to cut the other side, it's lined up perfectly. Flexy, 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 flexy. Throw a nice generous amount of flux on there. Here we go. I even remember buying that flux. Maybe I stole it. I don't know. Who knows? I borrowed more than one thing from a former employer. Speaking of former employers, my last employer did me dirty. And they put a posting up for basically what was my job. I got laid off from 2 months ago. So, if they hire someone younger than me because I'm over 40, I can actually sue. Because you're not supposed, it's a big no-no. You're not supposed to eliminate a position and then immediately post a position to be filled again, which was basically my job with a slightly different title. But that's some dirty pool. But yeah, you can actually get sued for that. You're not supposed to do that because that's age discrimination. Tell by the beard. But yeah, that's bad. So if they actually hire someone, I can get some retribution. Where the heck? I had more of it. Alright, everyone, please hold the line. So of course it was cleverly labeled in the box, outside projects. I have two boxes by my knees. One's for my own projects and one for outside projects. I only have one outside project right now, and that's this darn thing. Go me. Okay. Yeah, the problem with me watching the January 6th stuff, I've always had a bad psychological response to people arguing. It's just like, I don't know, something's wrong with me. And I just can't stand watching people argue. I can't watch like court TV shows or anything like that. It really like upsets me badly. So some people love that stuff, but for me, it's just, I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I grew up around my siblings arguing a lot, or what. But it really affects me deeply. So I don't know if anyone else is out there like that, but that's me. It's been like that a long time. Let's see. A little higher up. Let's see. Just like that. Under scopage. Yeah. Maybe I'll tape it down. Keep from moving around. Yeah. Duh. The flowers are still standing. I'm sure this video is going to go viral. This is excitement in a minute. Watch an old man tear some tape. Nothing better viewing than that for the kids these days. Oh, speaking of kids these days, my poor younger brother, he got COVID, and his wife. So he was really suffering there for a while. Not good. So yeah, it sucks. He was really, I mean, he took 5 days and some antivirals before his fever finally broke, which that's kind of scary because he was vaccinated and everything, so that's a heck of a thing, man. Look at everything. Anything else I can bring up? Oh, it's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. So my opinion is, you know what? As long as it's not hurting anyone, I really don't care. As long as you're consenting adults, have at it. Love is love. This is an old white straight guy too. I don't care. I always joke I don't have an opinion on gay marriage because I can't get married. I'm not gonna. Not something that I can do. Alright. Alright. There we go. Nice and lined up there. Let's get you back under the scoop. I can't believe there's still an ID cable. That's the 81 conductor one there. Once I get the outer most pin soldered, it's a lot easier. Just that initial is a pain. That doesn't need to be outer, it can be any of them. Oh, thank you, Flux. Oh, it's so much easier. Okay. Sweet. And if this doesn't work, I don't know, man. I might So the whole point of this was to either communicate via a programmer or a Raspberry Pi or something like that, or Arduino. But this is mostly for debugging, just to see, hey, can we figure out, there's a few lines I can't quite figure out. The other thing I was thinking of maybe doing is going ahead and copy as close as I can the a Tiger Learning Computer cartridge, because now they have a CNC that can cut circuit boards. I could actually cut up a new cartridge and see if I can locate one of the ROM chips and go from there. So that's down the road a little piece there. So weird. Now that I'm working again, I forget what it was to actually like do proper engineering again. Just for a while there, my last job was just sucking my brain out. I was just working on the same project for years and just not very satisfying. But now I actually get to figure out real engineering problems again, which I like. My boss is cool too. He's just like, here's the problem, see if you can figure it out. And I like that. It's actually my favorite part of engineering, is just figure it out, Dave. Not to talk about myself in third person, but that is what I like to do. And as you could tell, like my channel name or whatever, this is not a nom de plume. This is my actual name. Oh, come on. My French pronunciation is terrible. I never took French. I took German. It was nix a geet headed either. Just not good at foreign languages. Well, non-English languages. Every language is foreign to some other language. There's a truism there. So yeah, now I've got a postcard to Kurdistan, which I really never really thought or fully realized it was a country until I got the postcard. It's the northern part of Iraq. Kurdistan, not Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan's been around a while. Kurdistan. So many stands. Don't mind me, I'm just trying not to screw up here. Mustn't crush, mustn't kill. Okay. That's that wire. And get in there, you little bastard. There we go. Let's take a look. Pretty, 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 pretty. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, missed one. That's why I inspect your work. I did miss one. Let me see it. Oh, get back there. Probably when I was moving it up, I missed it. It all looks the same. The CNC is pretty darn repeatable, so good, 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 good. Alright, good. Alright. What is it for the microscope? Alright. So enough. Lord. Not perfectly aligned there, but good enough. Alright. Let's see. Capture card's working. Yes, it is. Good. Sharp tools guy. I know this is an extremely rare item. As silly as an item is, it is very rare. Do not wish to damage. I do not want to make Brandon sad. Oh, that is for that. Here you are. Alright, Grandpa, get your glass down. Alrighty. See power. And where is the cables? The cables. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Alright, fire this up. Yeah.
Hello. Please choose an activity.
Global thermonuclear war. That's what I want. Please fit. Oh, son of a... Oh, you little... Too tall. I should have checked that first. How do we get long enough without being too long? Well, looks like I'm cutting more copper. Failure is always an option. Okay. Oh, I don't want to open this thing up. No. It was my stupid. I should have done it. Measure that first. That was dumb. Where is... See, kids? Even engineers make mistakes. How deep do we need to go? It is. In case you ever wonder, if you need to measure depth, don't use this end, use that end. So to basically that edge down to that edge, let's measure that. 1.25. America must have designed this. Let's see, 1.25 inches, that's 28.5 millimeters. Okay, I'll have to cut some more copper. And work on my TAM. What a silly invention. An Apple II in the mid-90s. Why? Why would you do that? I know why. Because you're Tiger. And you're different. Alright. Now since I'm here, let's solder some. Okay. No anger here. No anger here. Calm blue. Put this back over. I just realized what I could do is resurrect. Oh, this does need flux, doesn't it? Resurrect this card here and just come in further on these lines here and come in one, well, come in that plus a little more. Oh, those are getting some pretty quick oxidation there. It's come 1.5 inches in. So come 1.5 inches in there. I'll solder it later. You've watched me solder enough. Alright everyone, have a great night and wish me luck.